Oh, down.
I tell it how it is, real, true, and honest. Captivate your brain when I spit, I come on it. Don't flaunt shit. Honestly, it's going down in the city where them blue lights all night. But you never right, so it's trust, no run. Just my family and the loved ones. Moms, dads, uncles, and even baby cousins. We keep shit tight, that cannot be broken. Blood runs deep, come and see you think we joking. Sometimes I sit back, proud of our legacy. Dismiss me, bringing negativity. Been through too much, never bullshit, bother. Don't believe that's whatever, go ahead and holler. Ordinary, just try to make a living when you
bullshit. The fuck? God damn it. Now that's how you pour a fucking Guinness. Cause I'm fucking Irish. I'm fucking Irish. Look at that. Look at that. Boom, baby. Fucking asshole. Look at that fucking head. About a half inch. What's up, y'all? It's Demise over here. Alright? So, this video is titled Why Your Story is So Important. Okay? So, Instagram, what's up? I am on YouTube Live, and YouTube, I'm on Instagram Live, right? So, balance them back and forth. Now, on YouTube, this video is titled Why Your Story, your personal story is so important. Okay? So, personally, me, Demise, I don't watch movies. Okay? It takes up too much time, and like I said, my life is like a movie, right? Swear to gosh, man, a lot of crazy stuff. Everybody's life is like a movie, right? So, you know, just a lot of stuff going on, man. I'd rather sit back, enjoy a nice, cold, refreshing Guinness, right? And record a song, record a video, creatively create something to put out there in the universe so someone watching can pick up on the frequencies and be like, oh, fuck, I never thought about it that way, right? Joe Rogan podcasts, movies, TV shows, Bill Hicks, one of my favorite comedians of all time, rest in peace. These guys put out creative ideas and they stick around forever. And that's why your story is one of the most important things to you. Okay? So, you like movies? It's a story. Do you like books? It's a story. What is your story? Okay? If it's a Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling, that's a false story. That's a made-up story. There's a lot of people that live false stories in quote-unquote reality, what we know is reality, right? And they live and create their own fake story like, I am rich. They walk around, they talk the talk, but like the saying goes, big hat, no cattle. So basically it's a poser. It's someone that does not have any cattle but walks around with the cowboy hat, which is basically someone saying, I'm a millionaire. You go to see their bank statement and truly they're broke or in debt or they're lying, right? Same thing. Big hat, no cattle, okay? Like a cowboy with a big hat with no cattle. It's like, wait, it's a play on words or it's a metaphor for saying, this guy's a poser. He looks the part, but he's not. So what is your story, okay? So if you are a musician like myself, right, your story is going to take you places. People are going to want to find out more about you once they know of you, okay? And once they learn more about you, then they're going to be like, hey, I relate to you. Therefore, I'm going to support you because I too have struggled with addiction. I too have struggled with money. I too have came from a broken home. That's a story. Don't make it up and don't dwell. Your story is mainly things that have happened around you growing up that you had no control over. But don't sit and wallow and be like, fuck, man, I didn't have the best childhood. Be blessed. I'm glad I grew up in a broken home. I'm glad I grew up with my mom and my dad not married or not together. Because look, I wouldn't be making these videos. I wouldn't be making the music I make. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have struggled in certain things. Not saying my life story is worse than anybody else's or better than anybody else's. It's just one in the infinity lives until this earth fucking explodes. Life is as important as you make it. So if you are sitting back and you're like, my story sucks, man. My dad wasn't there. My mom wasn't there. I didn't get that Mercedes-Benz for my birthday. Or someone from the hood, like, all my homies died, and I almost died too when I was 18, getting shot, whatever, getting stabbed. Everyone's story is different. No one's story is better than anyone else's. No one's story is worse than anyone. I mean, sometimes it can be worse, sometimes it can be better. But what I'm saying is, it's really, truly as important as you make it. And the key element of it all is not what you yourself can get from your story. It's what you can help other people with your story. For instance, my story. I want to talk to the youth, talk to the kids, talk to the people my age, talk to people that are older than me that have been in a similar situation. Mom and dad weren't together. They were young. They were in high school when they had me. Financial. I wasn't born with trust funds and college funds and all that. I know how that feels. Therefore, I can talk to you, people who have not, mom and dad weren't there when you were born, right? I'm not adopted. If I was adopted, who knows, man? That might have crushed the soul out of me, or that might have made me even a better person. Depends on the individual and how they take it. My story, personally, is, born to young parents. Okay, I just want to let you guys know who Demise is, where I'm coming from, like the stuff that I've been through. In a short, in a short time, born the Bay Area, California, to parents in high school. From my earliest memories, I don't remember them being together, and I don't know when they broke up. I don't know when they were together. All I know is that when I was 3, 4 years old, starting to remember things, they were not together. There's home videos of when I was like 2 years old. They're not together, So that's first off. And I used to have a chip on my shoulder because I was like, look at all these kids with their parents together. I never had that. So they're all, fuck them all. But now I'm just like, that's stupid. Why am I going to be mad at other people? It's not their fault. It's not my parents' fault. It's nobody's fault. It's just shit happens. Life happens. That's it. It's not, nothing happens really for a reason. Things just happen. So these are all philosophical things I've been working on daily, like waking up, like, how was I yesterday? Was I a little negative yesterday? Okay. As long as I keep progressing daily, every day, to a better destination, right? You want to wind up at a well-designed destination to where you're, when I'm 30, 32, 33, 35, 40, that I'm like, okay, I got this, I got that, stacked up, my music right here, getting royalties from here, getting maybe a rental property here, maybe getting my career, whatever here, that type of stuff, planning out. So that'll also be a part of my story. So as a kid, I was a pretty well-behaved kid up until, sorry, there's a hair in my beard. I always had a devious side, you know what I mean? I used to be a little liar, a little thief. And to be who I am now, I had to go through that. You can't be a super honest or hardworking man, really. You can. What I'm saying is the sheer empathy I have now for people that are getting in trouble or are super honest, I was like, I know both sides now. I used to be bad. Now I am doing better. Okay? I know the bad side. I know the angry side. I know the fighting side. I know the freaking the anger. The no remorse shit. You know what I mean? Like fucking doing bad shit. And when you go to those extremes, right? This is part of my real genuine story. When you go through those extremes, you come out the other side either a better person or a worse person. You can keep lying, you can keep talking shit, you can keep staying negative and pessimistic, you can keep stealing. That's what I was doing, man. I was doing all that shit. So I'm talking from experience. I'm not just talking like, there's bad people out there, watch out. No, I was one. Therefore, first-hand experience. Okay? The real shit. And, as a kid, skateboarding, music, Blink-182, Tupac, Iron Maiden, R&B, oldies. This is all stuff I was raised on. Skateboarding, middle school, I got along with everybody. I never judged people by how they looked. I always judged by their character. Okay, we're all judgmental. We're all creatures that our initial reaction is to look and go, who's this? Who's this new kid at the school? Whatever. So, basically, I would see someone's mannerisms and their body language, and if I didn't like it, I'd just be like, that person's shady. How do I know? Because I used to be shady. Right? So, this is all, and then, my story continues on to 17, 18, 19, get a job at Taco Bell, fucking get fired from that, start boozing, start losing money, Then shit gets crazy. I start really taking music seriously around 20 years old. Start really, really taking it seriously at 22. And then next thing you know, just fucking spiral out of control with the booze, man. Now, I'll have one a night. Sometimes I won't even have a beer for a whole week. But before, it was every 2 hours. Bad. And that's why I believe I can help those out there. If you know what a TED Talk is, right? I was like, if I ever got invited to do a TED Talk, I'm so creative that I would be like, oh, shnikes, what do I say? What do I want to do? So I was like, I can combine 3 in 1. First one is about smoking cigarettes. I haven't seen a TED Talk on that yet, but the number one thing that I would, if say they were like, we need that, someone from experience, you used to smoke cigarettes for years, about 7 years, 6 years, I smoked cigarettes every day, every fucking day. And what I would say is, all right, you gotta capture the people's attention with their fucking story. You gotta look at them with, sheer death and fear in their eyes. You gotta put the fear in their eyes and say, look, set up all the Nicorette gum, set up all the cigarette packs, set up all the vapor pens, set up all the fucking e-cigarettes, set up all the Vape Nation, bro, all that shit up on a table, right? And then when you set that all up, everyone's watching, and you go, you see all this? You calculate it all up. Someone's gonna probably fucking steal this idea. But it's my idea. I just made it up right now, motherfuckers. I made it up a couple days ago, actually. Set it all up and be like, you see how much this shit is to quit smoking cigarettes? To quit smoking cigarettes, it's gonna cost you thousands of dollars. And you take a hammer, boom, like goddamn, what's his fucking name? Gallagher, right? The comedian guy that smashes watermelons. And you go, none of that shit is gonna help you quit smoking cigarettes. That's all money, baby. They're making money off your dumb ass. The cigarette company's making money off you. The Nicorette gum is making money off you. The fake e-cigarettes and the vape pens are making money off your dumb ass. What you really need to do is you need to fucking listen to Leo of actualize.org, which I give full 100% credit to, because he said, it's all right here. It's all in your freaking mind, man. It sounds woo-woo crazy shit, but it's real. Oh, I'm going to buy this Nicorette gum. You see what you're doing? You're addicted to going and buying the cigarette from the store, right? So you're already habitually, I go to the store, I buy the cigarettes, or I buy the carton of cigarettes from somebody, or I buy the carton of cigarettes from the store. That's one thing. Check. 2, you open it. Check. 3, you take the cigarette. 4, you light it. Now listen to this. When you buy Nicorette gum or an electronic cigarette, you go to the store, you buy it. Oh shit. You get that rush, like, I'm buying, it's a habit. I'm buying something. It's a cigarette. But it's not. It's Nicorette gum. You get the gum. You open it. Step 2, just like the cigarettes. Step 3, you put it in your mouth. Just like a cigarette, you put it up to your mouth. But the only thing is, you're not smoking it. So then you're like, how come I'm still addicted to cigarettes? Because of the habits that lead up to that shit. You get it? Store, buy, open, mouth, light. Nicorette gum. Store, buy, open, mouth, chew. What you need to do is say, no store, no buying shit. I'm not fucking doing that shit. That's what I did, motherfucker. That's what Leo was saying, man. He's basically saying, don't grab the last Klondike bar in the freezer, you fat fuck, because he was overweight. This is him saying. He didn't say that. He said, if I grab this Klondike bar in the freezer after I told myself I'm done eating crappy food, I will fail for the rest of my life and I'll be a fat piece of crap because I can't control myself right here, right now. Then that's what I did. The next day, after I heard that, there's a fucking cigarette outside, or I had an extra cigarette, and I said, what did Leo say? He said, in this present moment, if he grabs that Klondike bar, he'll know he failed forever. And then I did the same thing. I said, if I grab this cigarette right now and I smoke it, because, I've always wanted to fucking quit. After a while, I was like, this is very unhealthy. I stink all the time. It's expensive. Even though I was bumming cigarettes off people a lot. I was like, I just don't want to smoke anymore. Alright? So when Leo was like saying that, right? Then I was like, you know what? That's it. You see, if someone takes that idea, just know that right now, at this present time, 7:27 p.m., Demise came up with that shit. Powerful stuff. Leo, if it wasn't for Leo Gura of Astralize.org, I might not have ever quit cigarette smoking. I would have been smoking a cigarette right now in the live stream. But you see what I mean? No Nicorette gum's gonna help you. No electronic cigarettes gonna help you. No patch is gonna help you. You know what they're doing? They're taking money from your dumbass because they know you're not gonna quit. Because it's your habit. They're fucking smart, man. Just like Facebook, just like YouTube, just like Twitter, just like Instagram. You guys are smart. You guys know what taps the people's heartstrings, and when someone sees likes and comments and notification bells on Twitter and YouTube and notifications, people go crazy. And they're like, oh yeah, I do. I'm like, oh shit, I got a couple Twitter notifications. But they're very smart. They know that that's what's going to keep you going back. Is notifications. So that's a part of my story right there that I could say. I could be like, hey, smoking cigarettes was a big part of my life. But if you want to quit, here's the way. 100% free. And if it's free, people don't believe it. They'd rather fucking pay thousands of dollars for some Nicorette gum or a patch, some bullshit, and be like, oh God, I'm struggling, I can't quit. And it's like, well, because you still have the habits of a smoker. You gotta delete from your hard drive, your brain, the habits of a smoker. Okay? That's what I did. And you know what's funny? If I ever smoked again cigarettes, I'd probably be fucking like watching all these videos like, you damn moron. So, the story, your story, whatever you have been through in your life, you, whoever's watching, shout out to the new subscribers, by the way. Your story is so important because if you're fed up with fast food and your story goes something like, I grew up with fast food all my life and Top Ramen and all these foods that were very disgusting to my health, and I wanted to start a business for food that was healthy and be so passionate about it and let people know the real risk of fast food every day, or processed meats every day, or French fries and all that shit every day. I started this. I made salad cool. But what people don't understand is that I believe you should really be eating about 75% plant diet a day and meat very rarely. Now we can get in a car, drive to McDonald's, okay? Eat that while we're driving to the grocery store. Buy steak, chicken, pork, buy sugars, take all that shit home and cook it that night and you eat it all. So you basically, you have a whole week's supply of food in one night. That could be a part of your story if you, and then you tell people your story and they're gonna be your supporter because you're gonna help them out. You're gonna help them lose weight. You're gonna help them stop smoking cigarettes. Through music, you're gonna help them get through tough times. Through your movie, you're gonna paint a vivid movie picture for them about depression or happiness or life. And that's why movies are so powerful and why music is so powerful, because it's all people's stories and experiences. Even if it's sci-fi, even if it's fake like Star Wars, there's a storyline behind it. Luke Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader. That's his dad. That's Luke's dad. Anakin goes to the fucking dark side. Becomes Darth Vader. You know what I mean? That's a story. Who knows what the fuck? That might have some real life stuff to it that George Lucas probably fucking went through maybe. Or maybe dreamt it up. So that's why your story is very important. It makes you who you are. And you hear it time and time again. Some people's stories worse than others. But it depends on what you want to tell and how you want to help people out. Okay? For me, through the power of music and these videos, I just want to say, look, if you're struggling with like the smoking and shit, I can show you and tell you for free, absolutely for free, how to quit smoking. But the one thing is that it's free, you're not going to believe me. It's all in your fucking head. And everyone's going to be like, it can't be that easy. No. It can't be that easy. And then they try it, and then they're like, see, it didn't work. And it's like, yeah, of course it didn't work, because you didn't fucking overpower the cigarette. You are being controlled by that shit. Not literally, not like the cigarette's like, oh, you're going to shrink me, motherfucker. But I'm just saying, like, the addiction, the habit of going, oh, that habit. You didn't quit the habit. That's all it is. It's just a simple fucking habit that you can quit. You. I did. But how do you quit it? Mental abilities. You gotta quit cold turkey. You gotta say, this is it. I'm done with this thing. When you have the urge to pick up that cigarette, or pick up that last drink, or pick up that hamburger instead of the salad, just say, no, absolutely not. Let me automatically focus my attention on something else. That's what I did. Cigarette popped in my mind. Nope, absolutely not. Boom, let's create a song. Cigarette came to mind. Nope, absolutely not. Let's go for a walk. Soda. That's even fucking worse, goddammit. Soda. I have a lot of family members that drink soda and soda and soda. Copious amounts of soda. The sugar content in that soda is so fucking high, right? I think it's 52 milligrams or 52 grams of sugar in a Dr. Pepper and 48 in a Pepsi or a Coke, right? I'm not Mr. fucking health guru over here. I just drank a beer, motherfucker. But soda, this is what, if you have a soda addiction like my dad did, You need to just be like, okay, soda comes to my mind. Nope, absolutely not. Let me go get my water. Let me get my juice. Because soda, these are like fucking multi-billion-dollar industries that are making money. Not their fault. It's not McDonald's fault that people are getting obese. It's the person that keeps going back there over and over. McDonald's is there, and it's your choice. Your choice to go once a week, once a month, once a day, right? This is a part of my story. Definitely. Why do you think I'm so passionate about it? Because this is how I grew up with a lot of fast food, stuff like that. Not the best diet growing up. That's why I also taught myself really how to cook. Especially like different stuff because I didn't have the most variety growing up. You know what I mean? Like my family was busy working. So now, soda though. When it comes to soda, I'm like, nope. I'll have a soda twice a month. If I'm being naughty, 3 times a month. If I'm at In-N-Out or McDonald's or some shit, I'll have a fucking soda. Or a Powerade, right? But let's say this one more time. We're going to end this one. It's going to be a quick one over here. 30 minutes. I'm telling you guys that are subscribed to my YouTube channel and those who are Hornor. Brother, what is up? Hornor. I'm on YouTube Live over here talking about, look at that, Guinness, baby. Talking about your story, brother. My story. Their story. Everybody's story is so important because for more people to appreciate your music and appreciate my music, our story, we got to be like, hey, this is where I'm coming from. This is the obstacles I've overcame. This is, this is who I am. This is why I am the way I am. And take it or leave it, business opportunities. If you wanted to start like I was talking about on YouTube Live about food, be like, hey, I started this. I made salads cool because I noticed the obesity rising in my community a lot. And all the kids eating hot Cheetos and Jack in the Box tacos with ranch and all that shit. And I was like, no, that shit is a death wish. And for someone that was like gonna start a fucking healthier restaurant, and it's like, change those habits. Get out of the bad habits of going there, grabbing the cigarette, smoking it, going there, grabbing the soda, drinking it, going there, grabbing the double cheeseburger. When you know it tastes good, but it's not good for you. It's okay to have it twice a month. 1 time a month. 3 times a month. That's fucking pushing it. Okay? But to all the people that are watching YouTube, everyone that's subscribed to Mize Music and Entertainment, my story is, you guys probably can go through all the videos. You can find out my story. It's genuine. It's authentic. It's 100% real. I just want to help all you guys out. I have 711 subscribers. My goal has been to get 1,000. So, please, if there's anything I can help you with, ask. And I shall help with my best abilities. Okay? That's my main thing. That's why I make music, because I'm like, I was so fucking angry growing up. And I have all these creative ideas. How do I let them out? Music. Boom. And hopefully you can relate. And through relating, you're like, I'm not the only one that felt that way, that felt down, that felt in a dark place. Therefore, the Mize story speaks to me. Just like you. I want to learn from you. I want to help you out. I want to hear your story. You know what I mean? Alright, guys. Demise Music Entertainment. Heading out. Your story. Very important. If you want to write a book, make a movie, create a song, write an album, whatever it is, your story, let that shine, and don't make anything up. It's all real, and don't, fuck everyone's opinion. Be authentic, be you. Alright, guys. Peace.